I know you.
Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening. We're so excited tonight to be here at Jazz Chronicles, and we have with us on tonight all of our partners and our lovely friends and everyone that is always with us. But we have a special guest on tonight. But Tony, Queen, Zacomo, thank y'all for being here for another week. And going to have a great time and great conversation on tonight. But we have a special guest with us on tonight, and I'm excited that she's in our presence here on this podcast. And boy, we're looking to have a wonderful time. But this is none other than Miss Lori Swanigan. She's of the Benefit Solution Group out of the city of Memphis, Tennessee. And I want to tell you that everything doesn't have to go bad in Memphis. There is some good things going on in Memphis right
Come
now.
on now.
And besides all of the bad stories that you may hear by coming out of Memphis, there is some good things, and there are some good people, and there is a good woman that is located in Memphis, Tennessee. And y'all help me welcome none other than our special guest on tonight, which is Miss Lori Swanigan, the CEO, founder, president, all of the titles of the Benefit Solution Group. Miss Lori, how are you doing?
I'm very well. Thanks for asking. How are you all today?
Doing
We
well.
appreciate
Doing
you.
well. Yeah, thanks for coming.
Thank you,
Just
thank you,
like
thank you, thank you.
that. Thank you.
Welcome.
All right. Also, thank you so much once again. Mr. Tony is going to direct us from here, and we appreciate him just giving over a moment of the floor for just a few moments. And Mr. Tony, you have any other announcements before we get started with Miss Lori?
No, I just need to make this interjection. You can have the floor entirely.
Okay.
Well, look at that.
You're
That's the
gonna,
only interjection?
no, not now. You're gonna drive this ship.
Now, you ain't never gave up that easy. How did you do it tonight? What's so happening on tonight that
Well,
you're giving up that
sometimes
easy?
you have to be giving sometimes. So tonight's the night.
Nice
Oh,
tonight.
You, Miss
uh,
Lori, how you doing? It's 2 against 3, so let's get that started already. And
what,
what? Who
go
got
ahead,
something to
Queen.
say?
I'll let you finish up what
And
you
Miss
what you
Lori,
what
we
you
love
thought you
joking
had
and
to
we
say.
love fighting on the show. Okay, so you may see that between us four,
So,
because Dale done came and done took over the show, and so now he get the star to be the star, and he trying to pass it along. So we all busting him tonight.
Well, as I stated earlier, there are some good things that's coming out of Memphis, Tennessee. But ironically, on tonight, and I don't know for how much longer, there's another presence in Memphis, Tennessee. And I don't know whether to say that's good or bad, but our queen is in Memphis, Tennessee as we speak right now. And so we're gonna try to keep her positive
There you go.
for the Tennessee time being. Okay.
Hallelujah.
All right, Zeke. Thank you so much. You want to give a welcome to Miss Swanigan yourself?
Yeah, Miss Swanigan. If
Swanigan.
we
I'm
may
sorry,
say it
Swanigan.
right, Swanigan.
What
thank
you
you.
Yes,
said? We got in trouble
yes.
2 or 3 weeks ago on these names, so we're gonna have
Yeah,
to get
yeah.
these
It's
names right.
Swanigan. I know it's Swanigan because I had a friend of mine in Camden, Arkansas. That was his name, a great young man, Harry Swanigan. But yeah, we appreciate you, Lori, for taking out your time this evening. It's a blessing, blessing from where you came from the how the young people say it, out of the mud, from the bottom to the
You better.
top, and
That's
by
good.
faith, come this far by faith.
Yeah,
That's right.
Yeah,
leaning. Yeah, leaning. All right,
yeah,
and
leaning.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah. We just appreciate you, and we want to have a great show tonight.
Yes.
God bless us.
Okay. And
Mhm.
hopefully on tonight, Mr. Giacomo Hempstead has a better device that he can use for us on tonight so he can stay with us and not leave us so often. So hopefully his device is going to be
Amen,
doing
amen,
better.
amen.
it's we go into a different space when he's not with us, and so hopefully on tonight he
Amen
won't
again.
leave us, but you know, 1 or 2 times, which would be better than the 5 or 6 times that he normally leaves us.
Amen.
All right,
Amen. God bless
but
you.
yeah,
Put
don't
that.
even mention it. Don't even
God
mention it.
bless you.
Yeah.
Mm.
All right. Now, once again, Ms. Lori, once again, thanks so much. And if you would, if you just take some time and just kind of tell us maybe how you, because she specializes, you all. Let me say this. She specialized in the Medicaid, Medicare space. And if let me say this, I haven't met anybody that has more knowledge than what she has in that space. And so anytime from now on that you think about Medicaid or Medicare and you need questions, anything for your family or yourself, in the next few months when you get there, Miss Queen, to that 65 or 66, year age, you may want to reach
Oh,
out to. Oh, I'm sorry, you still on there. I thought you had stepped to the restroom or something. But whenever you get there, you can know to call Miss Laura. But she specializes, you all, in the Medicaid, Medicare space. Miss Laura, if you don't
man.
mind, would you take a few moments and just tell her how you got started in that industry? I think we kind of read up on it and stuff, but we do want to hear from you how you got started and how why was it laid upon your heart to kind of take out running in that space.
You
Love to.
find, how did you meet Dale?
Said well, hold on.
Now,
Mi- did we lose you, Miss Laura?
oh, okay, I'm back. I'm back.
See what you did there? See what
Look
you
out,
did?
devil.
You see
All
what you
right.
did there?
Well, I turned it over. I turned it over to you all, to the Miss Queen and Miss Lori, and you had a remark that you wanted to say. I sound like you was going to mispronounce my name or say something that was going to be attached to my name. But you know, he has a way of stopping certain things,
There you
especially
go.
when you're his child. Especially when you're his child.
When you're his child.
Miss Lori, you still with us, darling?
I think she probably needs to go out and
If you
come back
Yeah,
in.
if
Miss
you can
Lori,
hear,
if you
yeah,
can hear us, yeah, go out and then come back in. Ooh, go out and
watch out
come
now.
back in.
Don't put your
Anthony,
business on there. Don't put your business on there like that. Don't do that to
This
people.
is
The
we are
people
recording.
Yeah, the people want to think highly of you and
This
continue to
is
think
live.
highly. Yeah, yeah. Thank.
there
Uh,
she is.
There she is. She's back.
that's it. Okay, we lost you for
Lori.
a second. All right, so you was getting ready to tell us about how you kind of
So someone brought my mother wrong plan, the wrong Medicare
comes
Advantage
from
plan.
to be in this space and in this industry.
All right, devil.
I'm in the show.
You see what I have when
And
I
that's
put stuff in
something.
your hands, Dale? You see what happened?
Yeah, I tried to
You,
give it back to
Okay,
you,
I
but you
can
were so
see
adamant.
myself
She said she could see herself, you guys. So,
and I can hear you all. Can y'all see me?
but we
We
No.
can't
we
cannot
see
can't.
see you,
We
you.
but we
can't.
can hear you.
Yeah, we can hear you, but we can't see you.
Wow.
It,
Mhm.
are you close to
Let
the
me.
internet?
Yes.
Nah. Well, I
Mhm.
bet it's do not disturb.
Wow.
It says Lori is in the
Interesting.
stream with
Hmm.
audio only. Where
Lord, log out and sign back in.
Okay.
Mhm. I'm gonna remove that one.
Yeah, if she
we
don't,
will hear about this
if she don't,
Medicare and
yeah,
Medicaid. We will hear about it because I ain't got time for y'all tonight. Not y'all
yeah,
too. I got
yeah,
time for you, Anthony.
if
Thank
she's on
you.
the phone, she's probably going through some of my.
No,
What?
your situation on phone, you getting calls.
All kind of calls. 100.
She's still in audio only.
She's still in audio only.
Hmm.
Let me remove this.
Ba, 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 ba. While they're taking care of that, Dale, you have a good day.
Man, listen, well, we was having some struggles this week. The devil has been busy. So we
Yes.
had some good things. Let me
Let me see if my phone work better if I do the
you,
phone.
you you're
Okay.
on your phone?
Yeah, I am now because the computer. I don't know what's happening with that computer. Hold on. Okay, let's do it here. Okay. How
All
is
right.
this?
It's good.
That better.
Yeah,
Okay.
you're
Yeah.
doing real good
We
until
went.
then. It left again.
Did we? Wow. I don't know what's happening. I absolutely do not. I don't have this. We Zoom
Great
all the
story
time.
to tell,
So my
that's all.
apologies.
Yeah, yeah,
No,
you
you
just
got
got
a
that's
great
good.
story
It's
to
okay.
tell. We don't.
Leaning on the everlasting arm.
No, what was
I
the
love
song that
it.
you was doing a while ago?
Not a hymn. Not a hymnal.
Leaning on the
I love it. I
everlasting
better talk while I'm singing.
arm.
Well, we will
Mm.
interject this here as well. Miss Laura is also a renowned musician, gospel
Okay,
musician,
now. Watch out
and
now.
We do a little
and so
something.
you probably don't want to leave and go home to be with the Lord without hearing her
You
Okay.
tickle
Hello.
those
ready?
ivories.
Okay.
Yeah, you
That's
don't want
good
to go
Okay.
home
news.
and see the Lord without hearing her
You
tickle
are
those
so
ivories.
funny.
Good news to hear.
God is good.
Yeah,
So I
yeah.
want to tell you guys my story because it's so you know it's so purposeful. My mother, Lainey Swanigan, who is deceased now, she's passed away from breast cancer. But about we live in a small town called Brinkley, Arkansas, um, and we never let people in our house, in our home. And my mom allowed an agent to come into her home, and they switched her out of all of her providers. We're people
Wow.
of faith, Church of God in Christ, and we believe in faith and healing and all of that good stuff. So mother really never went to the doctor. The
Mhm.
one time, the one time that she went to the doctor, she would go to the doctor, she could not see her provider. And it hurt me so bad that I decided I was going to take this world by storm and join this industry, which is why I'm so good at what I do, is because I study this stuff. I don't ever want another senior to be a victim of what happened to my mother. So
Mm.
that is why I'm in this business. It's because I love this business. And
Right.
there are so many changes happening with our seniors that if we don't keep up with it, they're going to be taken advantage of. So we have to stay strong. We have to, be studied up, and we have to be the subject matter experts in this business. So I thank you. I'm just grateful that you guys allowed me to even share my story.
Oh, no doubt. Indeed.
Much
For
needed.
you to being on the show and accepting being on the show.
Yeah. We
Yes.
really
And so,
appreciate
how
it.
long have you been in this business, Miss Lori?
Been in the business for 21 years.
Wow.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I,
Mm-hmm.
I, I call this God's work. I have about 300 agents and we're in over 30 states. So we have
Wow.
grown this business miraculously. And
Mhm.
I just anticipate, growing it, tripling it, 10xing it, because we need to get to the masses. I'm on the
Right.
Bev Johnson show every month, trying to reach out to our seniors, and I probably got about 60,000 followers there. But
Mm.
just to get the educational piece there, the component, because we have agents running in and out of our seniors' homes every day. My mother would call me to Brinkley and say, Lori, just please tell them to stop the calls. And they would call her seems like every 5 minutes, and it's just kind of one scam after the next.
Mhm.
And so, yeah, I've been in here 21 years now.
Mm. Longevity.
Great. Mm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Billions.
Well, that's great. And so once again, we thank you for what you're doing for our seniors. If I heard you mention several times about the educational piece, and that's so very important. But I'd have to share with us, and you all can help me with this, that it's just sometimes hard to get our people, our communities, our churches, all of that to focus on the educational piece. I also said financial literacy because I even think insurance and making sure that your future is taken care of even
Yes.
after death. And so, what's your suggestion of? And I know we're on here preaching and teaching and doing these podcasts and going around, but you know, how have you seen the educational piece grow for just the normal people that are not in the insurance industry? How are you handling that, or what's your suggestion on that?
Absolutely. So we have bridged our resources, our wisdom into the ancillary products. So we are doing hospital indemnities because when they go in the hospital, they can't pay the co-pays. So and a hospital indemnity may run them $25 a month, but then it pays for them being in the hospital, the emergency room, the ambulance ride, all of those good things. So we educate them about that. The other piece, and this is something that's really, really unique to our segment. How about we are doing annuities? And see, initially, I didn't think there was a lot of money in annuities because we had seniors who had retired. So I didn't think, that they had their little pensions or 401ks, but they had to work 10 years to have Part A. So
Mhm.
they do have pensions, they do have annuities, and guess what? Or 401ks. Guess what? Some of them don't have an idea, any clue as to where their money is, because a lot of their industries closed down.
Right.
And so we have a site, we have a resource that will allow them to find out where their money is. And so
Mm.
we're really excited about helping our seniors find their money, helping them grow their money. We have a product that's going to give them 11% bonus on their money when they move it, and it's going to give them 8.5% every year, regardless of where the market is. So, we've been having some dynamics on the market because of the war. And so our money has been lost. How about this? This annuity will not lose them a dime. Even if the market bottoms out, they will still have money. They can add an income rider. And now a senior who has a social security check of about $800 a month, if we find them that money, we can possibly add another $1,000 a month onto
Wow.
their social security checks. Yes, for
Wow.
money they didn't even know they had. And
Wow.
so there is
Wow.
so much information to download and to our senior population, and I just love to do it. We had one of my agents found $71,000 in
Wow.
Mm,
this resource herself. So she's doing
Man.
her own annuity, and so annuities are not relegated to just the senior population. It's for
okay.
anybody that's working, anybody that has a little 401k. Some of them start at $10,000. $5,000, but you definitely need to start putting away some lump sums so
Right.
that when the things happen and the market bottoms out, all of this volatility consumes us, you won't be worried because you'll have a lifetime income. So
Mm.
yes, annuities work, hospital indemnities work, life insurance works. Final
Right.
expenses. You know how many people are grieving at the funeral and worried about how they're going to pay for the plots and the
Mm.
obituaries, and we had to bury my mom, and that was taxing, but it wasn't so taxing because my mother had four policies. In Arkansas now, we put some policies away. So she had four policies. So we
Mm.
were able to sit there and grieve properly. So we've got to educate our community on final expenses. It's the price of a hamburger. It's a $20 a month deal for most people.
Mm-hmm.
And so
Yeah.
we've got to start
Mm,
educating our community because they will eat it up in wham whams and zuzus. And then when they pass away, they're looking at us or they're going to the church
Yeah.
asking the pastor. So yeah, there's so much. We've got work to do, y'all. We've got work to do.
yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
You're so correct. So I was they know I'm in the insurance space as well, and so about a few years back, annuities and IULs and things of that nature that you would consider more on the financial side did come across my desk as well. And you all, I would say this to piggyback off what she was saying. I was out really just focusing on insurance, but we do need to do a better job in helping people move into what you would consider retirement ages. So
Yes,
if it ain't but putting $50 a month up, I mean, just something. We don't put anything back. We don't prepare for it. The only thing we want to prepare for is what we going out Friday night or what we doing this weekend, and we don't want to look down the road any further than that. And so I think that we
that's
do
right.
need to educate our people on what a $50 a month savings would do for you over a 20-year period in the right annuity or in the right IUL and stuff like that. So thank you, Ms. Lori, for bringing that, sharing that with us, and being a part of that. This current, what are your ideals or your thoughts as it relates to the Medicaid, Medicare? Is the current administration affecting that any? Our current
Wow.
government administration, is it affecting the Medicaid, Medicare space at all?
Absolutely. That is an excellent question. Let me drop a bomb on you.
Thank you so much. I try to do the best that I can.
Not too much.
Ages 18, get this one, to 64 will have to go back to work. If your age is between 18 and 64, if you have Medicaid, you're going to have to go back to
Wow.
work. And you're going to have to work 80 hours a month.
No.
Now,
Yeah.
now think about a
Yeah.
feeble 64-year-old man and woman
Yeah.
going back to work 20 hours a week who thought they
They're
were
doing
done.
it.
If you have Medicaid, retired or not, if you have Medicaid, you're going to have to go back to work between the ages of 18 and 64. So,
Wow.
absolutely, it impacted a
Yeah.
whole generation of seniors who are getting ready to age into Medicare. So it
Mhm.
impacted
Wow.
us. It really, really did. Now, in some instances, that's an okay thing because I mean, when I try to go get my nails done during the week and try to avoid the weekends, I can't hardly get in there during the week because we got people who watch the stories and just head to the nail shop. So, in some instances, that's good, but in most, and I mean most, that's not a good thing
Right.
because when you're talking about I mean, even at the age of 61 or 62 uh, if you considered yourself retired, you don't want to go back doing 80 hours. Even if it's a Walmart greeter, nobody wants to be standing on their feet. So, it really has changed some things. The other piece with Medicare is, they are doing in some states, they are allowing auto assign. So in the healthcare marketplace, they're either going to just give you a Medicare Advantage plan, which is probably not good because your doctors may not be in that network that they assign you. So I mean, it's taking the freedom to choose. It's taking choice away, and that's kind of what our forefathers fought for, the freedom of choice. And so that's kind of what's taking place now in the industry. Here in Tennessee, and in Indiana, they were the first two states to jump out on it. But they have where if you have Medicaid for maybe a Blue Cross or United Healthcare or one of the other well points, you have to have one of their Medicare Advantage plans. And so before this year, if you had, and this is just a hypothetical, nothing wrong with any of those companies, but if you had a Blue Cross plan, you could go and get a Medicare Advantage plan from United Healthcare. And so now they're just automatically sending you back to Blue Cross or wherever you have your Medicaid at, regardless of your doctors, regardless of your procedures. And see, this is the thing, they didn't think it through. Because think about somebody having heart surgery. Wouldn't you want
Hmm.
that doctor to be the one that manages that process? And so
Right.
it's just taking choice away from our seniors slowly but surely, just like this voting rights bill that just passed. I mean, we are, if we don't sound the alarm here really, really soon, now there are going to be some
Right.
changes that we may not be able to reverse.
Right.
Wow. Well, thank you so much for that, and hopefully we can get one of our other members back. But we're accustomed to that, so y'all pray for Zacomo as he resets his phone and answers his phone again. Miss Lori, so
So,
would you tell us or speak to the work that is needed to be done, and did we lose her as well, uh, Miss Lori?
Yeah, we lost her
Yeah,
too.
you didn't have to go find Zacomo. He normally would make his way back. He's back.
He just
Wait,
wanted. He just wanted her section at the bottom.
Oh, he didn't like his position.
He
I
didn't like
understand.
his position.
Miss Lori left for a few moments. Zacomo to go look for you. Hopefully she'll come right back.
Okay.
She's on the way back.
Can I hear? Is anybody talking?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Can you
we
hear
can
me?
hear you. Can you hear us?
Okay.
Can, were you able to hear us?
Miss Laurie,
Yes,
can
I
you
can hear
hear?
you.
Okay.
Okay, okay.
What are you doing, Zeke?
Is it the platform? I'm just not certain.
Well, now we got three members that we don't have any problems at any time. But we're accustomed to one, and we tremendously hate that you're having some
Can you
difficulties
hear
because
me?
we
We can
can't
hear
hear
you.
you.
We still
We
can't
just
see you.
still
Is
can't
your
see
camera
you,
on?
I
and
can see myself right where I was. How about that?
you had such a lovely hat
I've
on
never
that we was
experienced.
going to speak to
I
in a
have
few
no
moments.
clue what's wrong here, golly. How about now?
Oh, my position got changed. Boy,
It
listen, they
says
keep moving
everyone
me
can see
around,
and
don't
hear
they?
you. You're in the show.
Oh,
Zeke left again. That's what happened. We can hear you, Miss
okay.
Laurie, though. We can
We
hear
can hear
you.
you, Ms. Laura. All right, so if you, once again, if you could just speak to the challenges and the amount of work that we have to do with such few agents and such, they always say that the work is plentiful, but the laborers are few. So could you speak to the amount of work that and the amount of people that need coverage or don't have an agent or someone to see in the amount of agents that it's going to take over the next 3 to 5 years to properly insure this nation. Can she hear me? Can you hear? Lori is
Audio only.
Miss Lori.
Audio only.
Y'all talk to her, see if she can hear one
Okay.
of y'all.
Miss Laurie, can you hear me? Miss Laurie, can you hear me?
Miss
Hello?
Lori, you there? Hey, Miss Lori, are you there?
Hello?
Hello?
Hey, we can hear
Hello.
you.
We
Let
can
me.
hear you.
But she can't
Hold
hear
on.
us. There
Oh, we
she
see you
go.
now. There you
Wait,
go.
there's two of her, like you did last week, Dale.
Can
Lori, can you hear
Miss
us?
Lori?
Look like she's frozen in the that
Yeah.
screen.
She frozen. I can't get to turn.
Has any of our greeters came on so we can greet them while we're waiting on Miss Lori to load?
Crushing. Let's see. Show it.
Hi, Crushing.
Hi, A crushing.
Crushing rock.
Sack.
Thank you.
Oh, they're
Having some
they're
technical
viewing from
difficulties
Twitch.
here.
They're from Twitch. They're on Twitch.
Okay.
There she
There
is, Miss
she
Laurie.
is.
Miss
This
Lori?
is some experience. Yes, I'm here.
Now,
Yeah, the
All right,
devil
now,
is busy.
d-
He is
don't
busy.
move. Stay right there. Don't move. Just move your mouth. Just let everything else be still. That's it. Smile. That's a great smile. All right, now, okay. The the last question that was proposed is if you still can hear us. Okay.
I can hear you.
Okay, good. Well, we'll try to
This is
move.
crazy. I
So I wanted you to speak to the scripture says that the work is plentiful, but the laborers are few. And what are going to be the challenges in the next 3 to 5 years with the amount of people that is turning 65 years old versus the amount of trained agents that are available?
It's going to be a real challenge because 11,400 seniors turn 65 every single day. Every single day. And CMS is absolutely coming down hard on agents now, trying to get rid of the so-called bad agents, but they're ridding themselves of the good ones too. So it's a very difficult time for agents in this industry. We just got to hang tough. And you're looking at one that's not going to go away regardless of what they do. So I'm going to stay in the on the battlefield for our seniors.
Okay. Thank you so much. All right. Any other questions from the panel?
Yeah, I
Miss,
was wondering, like, I knew that there was a lady that she had too much money to where she still can't get, the benefits, and she's past 70. What is the cause of that? Is that like, I thought that no matter what age you get, you can get Medicaid or what, but she still cannot. She still has to pay for her. If she goes into the, hospital, she still got to pay for certain benefits, and it is because she has
Mhm.
too much money.
No, we need to talk with her. She can do something called a Medicare spin down. I just
Mhm.
talked about that earlier today. I had to make a presentation on that. If she has bills that offset her income, she can qualify for a Medicare spin down. She just has to apply for it with whatever office that she is going to. The other thing is a medical trust. So she can move her money over to a medical trust.
Mhm.
Additionally, she can do an annuity. An annuity will lock that money up, and she won't have access to it. They'll charge the interest, but still, Social Security sometimes won't even find the annuity, so they won't look at it the same. So there are lots of things. She's got options for sure.
And is that
Okay.
like a Part A, B, C Medicare? And if it is, could you tell us each category?
That's good. Part A is hospital. It's on their red, white, and blue card. But Part A has a deductible, and a deductible is what they will pay out of their pockets before the plan pays anything. But the deductible for Part A is $1,736. And
Mm.
so for these individuals that are trying to keep their original Medicare and not get a plan, they're already responsible for $1,736. Now, Part A that has hospital on it, it deceives seniors. We're trying now to get that changed. It should be another name, because when you put hospital on it, seniors on a sixth grade reading level, which is what most of our seniors are on average in the country, and that's a true statistic, are they're on a sixth grade reading level. So they understand that to be, this is going to cover my hospital bill.
Right.
Nothing further from the truth. Nothing further from the truth. And that's kind of what gets the phones ringing, because I asked the question on the Bev show every time I'm there, how many of you think Part A covers your entire hospital bill? And surprisingly, many of them do. And it is not true. It covers a little bit of room and board, a little long-term care, some hospice, doesn't cover the entire bill. Uh, and it has a $1,700 and $36 deductible. And then when you go to Part B has several caveats. It's got a Part B premium of $202.90. It's got a Part B deductible of over $250. And so I just told you about the deductible in A. Now we get to B. So you're over $2,000 out
Okay.
of your pocket if you don't get a plan from Lori, which is your C and D. So your C and D is a combo, and most of the plans are zero. But our
Mm.
seniors have been jaded, and they've been scammed into believing Medicare Advantage plans, they're the devil. And really, that other 20%, so your Part B is the thing that covers those Part B drugs in the hospital. It's going to cover the Part B 80%. And so that 80% means everything when you're talking about $100,000 bill. And Part
Right.
B kicks in that $80,000. And then you ask the question, now is the 202 too much? Because typically seniors won't get Part B because it costs them $202.90. Well, guess what? The federal government will allow them to not get Part B, and then it will penalize them for the rest of their lives if they don't have it. And so
Hmm.
there's just so much we need to be talking to our seniors about, that it's almost hurtful. If we just get a quick education with them, it would do them some good just to know what they're carrying in their wallets. And then when you get to Part C, that's the other 20% with copay. So your Part B covered 80, but of course Part B has that premium, Part B has that deductible. It's got the penalty if you don't have it. You get to Part C, and that's me, that's Lori, your C and D for drugs. And so our Medicare Advantage plans covers part C and D. And I'm gonna tell you what else it does. Remember that deductible that I talked about in part A and the deductible in part B? The Medicare
Mm-hmm.
Advantage plan wipes that away. It
Mm-hmm.
wipes that $2,000 completely out. And then you have a zero monthly plan premium. You get dental, vision, and hearing with it. And you get your combo of your drugs, your prescription drugs that you'll pay copays on. And so we just have so much to share with our seniors to get them in the right position to be able to take care of their health. Because believe it or not, y'all, it's costing some lives. Their lack of
Yeah.
knowledge is costing us some lives, a few lives of our seniors, and that's just unfortunate.
So
Because a lot of them know that they can get just part A and B, and half of them don't even know nothing about no C and D in order to
Right,
even get the, you know what I mean? But I do
right.
know that there are some people that are calling, and I have I mean, I have an auntie. She won't even finish the conversation. I already got my insurance. I'm already straight. Should they continue to just hold out and listen for a minute, or is it just
Yes.
she thinks this is, because there's some people that's saying like we can get you some extra money for your social security, and she was like, now you can't, social security office ain't called me, you know um
Well, see, some of
they
that is
don't
a
believe
scam.
it.
That's why we got to get to them, for people that they believe in. Just have them listen to the Bev Johnson show. I'm on the last Monday of every month, the last Monday, and you can
Okay.
download the iHeart app. And we run through
so
this ABCD thing every show,
mhm.
just in case
Okay.
you have new listeners. So it's going to be imperative that they hear what's going on, and because it's getting really, really serious for our seniors.
So, Mrs. Lori, would let me ask this question from the standpoint of agents and the information that you're sharing with us. Um, do the A, B, C, and D, do these plans benefit the far as income for the agent? Why, from what you're saying, a lot of people are with A, or with that A hospital, or with A and B, and like Miss Sharon was stating, they don't know nothing about the C and the D. So as an, is it benefiting the agent? Do the agent make more money or something off of the A and the B, and they don't present the C and the D? So why is it that the C and D is not being talked about, or not getting out there? Does it benefit the agent more to just go on and walk out the house with them on the A and a B plan? So why, I mean,
Absolutely.
why is, when an agent go in and sit down, because even on the insurance side, I tell my agents all the time, it's some policies out here that's in my toolbox that I really just, I don't really offer, because it may be beneficial for the agent because of your commission, but that ain't really beneficial for the client. Is it the same way on the Medicaid Medicare side?
No, no. For them to have traditional Medicare, they're going to be in trouble, and the agent doesn't make a dime off of that. So it would be beneficial for the agent to make sure they're in a plan that meets their needs, a plan that their doctors accept, a plan
Okay.
that their prescription drugs are paid for. And so it's going to be, that's what we're out in the field to do. So they're going to get A and B, A because you work 40 quarters, B because you pay for it. So that doesn't benefit the agent. So we have to come in with the 20%, because that 20% is out there. So if they don't have a plan, and they
Mm-hmm.
don't have a Medicare supplement, and they don't have employer coverage, which a lot of them don't, they are going to have to come out of their pocket with 20%. And that is significant. Thinking about going to an emergency room, those emergency room visits are no less than $5,000. And so you're already out of
A
$1,000.
thousand. Yeah.
Yes, so we've
Mm-hmm.
just got to get the information out of there. And think about a senior on a fixed income. Where are they going to get $1,000 from? That's just like, we're working people, so 1,000 may not sound like a lot to us, but to a senior on a fixed income, Lord, it's between life and death for them.
Right.
Mm-hmm. All right.
That's true.
I actually ran into a lady earlier today, and it was just, I'm sure this was just God. She helps seniors get their copays paid for. I'm so glad to have met her. She works for Methodist, And so that's another resource, another in our belt. It's another arsenal or two. So I'm excited.
Good.
Mhm.
So,
To the people. Sorry, go ahead, Anthony.
no, I just want to ask the question. So, how do you think or propose that we build like the trust in our elders? Like when we're discussing something as sensitive as finances and health, because they are really kind of don't want to hear it,
Yes.
like Sharon was saying, they don't want to hear it because what they've been told, they've been brainwashed, and they think that's just Bible for them. And so
Yeah.
when you tell them something different, they don't want to hear it.
Right. You know, we start with the faith-based organizations. They're going to listen to their pastor. And
Yeah.
so if pastor validates me, then I can talk a little bit. I For my church here in Memphis, yeah, they don't listen to anybody else but me now. And
Good.
that's a good thing because I'm going to
Yeah.
shoot it straight down the middle. If they don't get a plan, they don't get a plan. They're going to stay where they are. Because for me, it's not about a little gas money. It's not about that. It's about getting our seniors in the right position to succeed with their health. We want them to succeed with their health, be
Right.
healthy.
Right.
Mhm.
Definitely.
Faith-based organization.
Okay. Di-
Sounds great.
yeah, okay.
See, where is it?
I'm gonna.
Oh,
Can you hear me?
we can hear you, but we can't see you.
Can't see me either.
Yeah, that's fine though.
Yeah, that's
Lori,
fine. Yeah.
yeah, absolutely. Lori, quick question. I know you started a long, you've been in this game a long time, the insurance game. Was it,
Hold on, Zeke. Look like she coming back now.
how's it
Hold on, Zeke.
in the evolution of it? I'm sorry. Can
Hold
you
on
hear
one
me?
sec.
I'm here.
Okay, go ahead, Zeke. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Zeke. Come on.
Okay. I just wanted to ask between uh, between her reign from getting started in the insurance business, has it been it was it you did it used to be a chauvinistic thing? Was did you see in the insurance business as a lot of different in a lot of
Well,
different
used to
corporate
be.
worlds?
It's
Still
still,
is.
it's still going.
Still is
Worse.
okay. I did I just
It's
want
worse.
okay.
No,
Wow.
it is so difficult to
Wow.
maintain ourselves in this business. It is a challenge every single day. The last 2 days have been so tough because they
Wow.
think they can come in and recruit your agents. And guess what?
Yeah.
When agencies a different little color of skin, they're
Yeah.
running. They think their ice is colder and their grass is
That's it.
greener.
That's yeah. That's yeah. Yeah.
And they
Yeah.
don't want you at the table, and most times I'm the only African American female at the table.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, it's
Yeah. I
tough, but
was
I'm gonna stay in it. I'm gonna stay in this industry.
absolutely, absolutely,
My seniors
absolutely.
need me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
much love for that, and we and prayers up because I know, like I
Please.
said, the devil is busy for
Oh
real,
yeah. New levels, new devils. That's what I've
for
heard.
real.
You go.
That's real.
And I'm
There you
Would you
go.
fighting
say
them
we're
every
making
day.
it a little harder on the elders and the children because that's why I'm hearing that the most hardest part of like the insurance, like the teenagers for certain things they have to be at a certain age, a certain something in order to get a test done. Or I just feel like they're you know
Hurdles. Mm-hmm.
yeah that they're their experiment.
Yep, yep. They're doing this stuff on purpose, and they're doing it right under our noses. And if we don't wake up and be uh, deliberate and intentional about, really speaking up and being community activists and being engaged with the law and
Absolutely.
they voted in Tennessee today in Memphis. I'm in Olive Branch, Mississippi. I live here, so I couldn't vote, but they said the polls was empty. The polls were nearly empty. And so
Mm.
we've got, when it is our turn to stand up, we have to. We have to.
Yeah.
And you can
This
believe it. They made a mistake letting this black female in with a big mouth to be an FMO. I think they they look back on it and it's like, dun, 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 but I'm
Too
here.
late.
I'm here, and I'm going
Too
to
late.
learn as much as I can.
Absolutely.
Um, yeah, so that I can get it out to our seniors. Like every time I get on the Bev show, we have people calling from California, Florida, Nevada. I mean, Utah. I mean, they're calling from everywhere because they really need to hear the truth. They want to get some
Yeah.
good information.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
okay.
And I think it just mostly You know, we sit here, we want to do things in a big scale. We get on these podcasts, we ask this, how can we do this? But it starts with like I'm reading on your stuff individually at each household. We need, I
Yes.
mean, you need to get it. You sit here and watch and you ask and get the
Yes.
information. Take it back for yourself. Quit trying to be so widespread and want to tell 80 people in a classroom. Take it yourself back to your home. It starts
Yes.
with us.
That's right. In Brinkley, Arkansas, they know the twin. They know I'm coming. They don't hardly talk to anybody else but me. And I like it like that. I actually get brought on another agent in Brinkley because I couldn't work everything. But yeah,
Right.
I'm putting people in place that our seniors can trust. They deserve it. Like they have laid the groundwork for us, and then here we are,
Absolutely.
kind of dropping the ball on them when it comes to Social Security and them, getting the things that they need. I've been in some homes, y'all, and I'm telling you, we could fix it. It could be an easy fix, but here's a senior on a sixth grade reading level. They don't know what resources to reach out to. They
Right.
don't know how to, and their kids, Generation X's are not there. They're running around. And so there has to be, some people who are willing to walk out this purposeful life.
Right.
There has to be. There's got to be. Like it bugs me. Like sometimes I can't sleep because I'm thinking there's got to be more voices here. That's why I'm recruiting agents like nobody's business, and because I know the truth and I go get it. Like when new changes come down the pipeline, they include the large agencies, and I'm one of them. And so
Mhm.
how about that? We go to conferences and I already know what they're getting ready to share with the rest of the agents. But just think now, if I wasn't big enough, I wouldn't get the information either. And so you just have to be at the table.
Hmm. Hmm.
Right.
Absolutely.
Hmm.
Mm.
Now, Miss Lori, can you tell us a little bit about the $20 to $20 million podcast
Oh,
that's
I love
launching?
it. Okay, so I long time ago, I was married and had a baby, a little baby in my stomach, and my mother was there visiting with us, so that she could be there while I had the child, and really concerned about taking care of him. Well, my twin sister came to my house one day, and she was a corporate lady, jetting it all over the place, and I'm sitting here on a bah humbug day, and she comes over and she says, "They got these great catfish nuggets at Kroger. These great catfish." And she said, "They are so good." And I said, "I want some." And she said, "Oh, girl, go get them. They're just $20." And that moment, I'm telling you, I would never forget the feeling of not having $20.
Mm.
I didn't even have $20 to get catfish nuggets. So now it's really unique because God has blessed me so much so that I carry $20 bills in my wallet, several of them, and I've signed them. And it says, "May you never need this $20 bill." And I
Mm.
give them out to my agents because I want them to work hard and fight hard. Don't get down, run from this $20 bill. Do not use this $20, and you will never be broke. So
Wow.
I did a
Mm.
podcast with Life Insurance Academy, and they entitled it "From $20 to 20 million." And so that's where God has elevated me to, with the platform He's given me. So now it's not just about Medicare, but it's about helping people and changing lives, and
Yeah.
helping people with a strategy and a plan. We can do this. There's money to be made. We really can do this.
Yeah.
And so I will never forget that $20 feeling. I'm traumatized by $20 bills almost.
Wow. Wow.
I am, but that's what happens. It's a small little thing, and a lot of people wouldn't think it was a big deal, but you
Hmm.
have no idea. Like I feel something in my stomach now. The feeling of not even having $20 to get something to eat. It
Yeah.
was just it was
I know
impactful.
that feeling.
So that's my story.
I've been there.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah. Yeah.
a while years ago, many years ago, I used to watch this financial advisor, Susie Orman. I used to be so fascinated with her. back then. I used to be so fascinated. But she made a good statement back then. She said, you know, at that time it was like you need to have 6 months of income to
She
cover
sure
you.
said, yep,
Yeah,
yep.
you'd have 6 months. At that back then, I really thought, I mean, who got 6 months of income? Back then, that's what I thought back then. But as I got older, I realized that, you know, you need that plus more. You need that plus more because you don't know what life, what turn you're gonna take in life.
That's right.
Absolutely.
You don't know like that. And so it's very I've been at the point where, you know, working check to paycheck to paycheck to paycheck, you know, working. And it's not a good feeling. It's
No,
not a good feeling because one false move and you're destroyed. And so it's
that's
not, and
right.
so I just made it a conscious effort to myself. It's like I'm not gonna be in that position. And my parents taught me better than that, but you know, when you in a place where you are given, you don't know, you really don't understand the value of it until
That's
you have
right.
to get it yourself.
That's
Hmm.
You
Oh
right.
yeah.
So
Hmm.
yeah, I just I just realized I talked to a lot of people. I was talking to about 4 people yesterday at dinner, and they were just saying about how their finances were, you know, and I was just amazed at the people sharing the same common conversation about finances
Wow.
and
Hmm.
insurance and stuff like that. And I was like, we really in a bad place and stuff. And I was like, I can't be in that statistic.
Hmm.
That's
I don't
right.
want to be in that
Absolutely.
statistic.
That's right. It takes
Absolutely.
getting up every morning and being deliberate, being
Yeah.
intentional about your life. I
Hmm.
used
Absolutely.
to not be the person that would wake up early. I like the 9 o'clock. I used to. But my twin sister, she hates it. She would call me and say, "That's enough rest. That's enough rest.
Get up.
Wow.
Get up." And
Yeah. Yeah.
finally, I got me a trainer. I got myself out. And now the beauty of stepping outside at 5 a.m. is
Hmm.
unmatched. It is unparalleled when
Absolutely.
I go outside and breathe God's air in the
Yes.
morning, and your morning is yours. And
Yeah.
Come on. Come on now.
you can download, you can strategize, you
Yes.
can see what the next steps are going to be. But when you get up with everybody else at that nine
Yeah.
o'clock hour, oh God, everything's gone because you're
Yeah.
checking your phone, people are calling you
Exactly.
because
Hmm.
all the lazy people are up at that point.
Yeah.
But you get to
All the seven
control
lazy
your
people.
morning. So I
Hmm.
started listening to Mel Robbins. So Mel Robbins, she's talking some practical stuff. So talks about the 5 second window. So
Hmm.
Mm.
in the morning, when you get up, she said, if it's something that you need to do, just do it. Don't think about doing
Yeah.
it, just do it. You have 5 seconds for your brain to talk you out of it. So she
Hmm.
said it's a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. And so you got to
Mm.
go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. And don't
So
think about it. If I got to get up and get my clothes on and get ready to get out of there
Let's
for a
go.
meeting or something, just like tomorrow, United Healthcare has blessed us with 14 Kroger stores. 14. They have
wow.
senior day. Yes. And so when you have carriers backing you like that, you know you're doing something right. So we gotta be at those stores early. So I got a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 it tomorrow. So y'all listen to
Absolutely.
Mel. She's got a 5 second rule.
Hello,
Wow.
Happy Welch 9980.
Hey, happy.
Welcome to the show.
He happy.
Welcome.
Uh-oh.
Welcome. Uh, Lori, tell us about this. I don't know
Yes.
the demographics of Shelby County. Can you hear me, Lori?
Mostly black. Yes, I can hear
Hello.
you. Let me see if I turn. Is that gonna help? Hello? Is that better?
You're, yeah, we're here. Yeah, we can hear you.
So
Can you hear me,
demographics of
Lori?
Shelby County, was that the question? Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
You
Yes, I was
fading.
just asking about the demographic of Shelby County, and did they embrace you, or in the beginning of your insurance journey, or was it more of an outspread into your 28 to 30 states?
Yes, it's they never liked in your homeland. That they didn't like Jesus. So I don't even expect it,
You
but I
you
feel some strong relationships. Here in
you
Shelby
back to a real
County.
bad connection there.
I don't like this. Maybe because of the weather. Let me see if I.
Maybe I need to mute Zeke.
You may
Oh
need to.
wow.
You may need to.
It's raining and the weather is bad. Thank you.
You're not
Is
you.
it raining up there?
It looks like it. I'm right here by the bridge.
Really? Pretty dry here.
I can see the bridge from my window.
Hello?
Okay, we can hear you
Thank
now,
you.
Laura.
Hello?
That's better, Miss Lori.
Yeah, we
Hello?
can hear you.
No, I can't even hear now.
You can't hear us.
You can't hear us?
Mm-mm-mm. I don't understand this. Anyway, it's
Let me see.
wow.
Lori.
We hear because we
What
can
about
hear
now?
you.
But
No?
we can hear you so
Hello?
nicely. Miss Lori.
Now we can
There
see
she
you.
go.
Hello? No.
Hello, we can hear you. Can you hear
Hello?
us?
Did you go outside?
Can you
Lori?
hear us,
She
Lori?
moved. You told her not to move, Dale, and she moved.
I did tell her not to move.
Better. No?
No?
Mm-mm.
Well, our time is in. I'm so sure. I know y'all are sick of this business with me.
No.
No,
Hey,
we're
No.
not.
we got a couple of questions coming in.
Having trouble.
See,
Wow.
What was your question, Zeke?
And I see you moving your mouth. I can't hear
Can
you.
you hear me? Lori? 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 Lori?
Bye, y'all.
Well, you
Look,
did you did that, Zeke. So
I
yeah,
did that. Da 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 da.
your last question really got it. Thank you. Run
Yeah,
the
you
guest
gotta
off.
really. I mean, wow.
Great.
Dale, we
Wow.
have 4 minutes. And so I was going to ask her about Benefit Solution Group and how they can, I guess they could just reach out to her to loriswanigan.com, you
Yeah, I
know?
have that at the
Right,
bottom
right,
there.
right.
Yeah.
Lori Swanigan.
Okay.
Yes.
And matter of fact, if I do have our information, and actually, you all, we're really considering um, joining, our agent, putting my agency with her, and looking more into, because we're just doing life insurance, and so I want to do get a little bit more into the Medicaid, Medicare, which is health on the health side.
Absolutely.
And
Right.
so we're
Absolutely.
we're looking at, matter of fact, we that's how we kind of met her, and had opportunity to visit with her over this past weekend. So we spent technically 2 days at her office and stuff to see how we can kind of collaborate and join forces together a little bit. So we're considering some things about putting our agency more into the health space.
Well, good.
We
Good.
definitely, and I definitely have some family members that I need to be reading Benefit Solutions Group too, because they definitely think that they are at the limit of
Hmm.
where they're at. And so even for like my mom's physical therapy, they're making her pay copay. So
Right,
that's
right.
a
Yeah.
discouragement. That's a discouragement for
Oh
elderlies
yeah.
that they gotta
To
every time
even
they
go,
go to
yeah,
the,
yeah, they won't
they
even
gotta
go.
pay
Yeah.
$20 or $25 or whatever it is
Absolutely.
Does she not does
every
she have
time they go for physical
does she
therapy. Because I thought that when the doctor referred physical therapy, it was approved and paid, but now they're making it be
mm-mm.
approved and paid with Payco.
Pay
Right,
code?
right. Okay.
Um
Copay.
does she have the secondary insurance?
Yeah,
What insurance does she have the secondary?
I don't know, but I do know that she's got two of them. But
Hmm.
like, I think we definitely needs to look into Miss Lori, because
Of
I do
course.
know that there are several phone calls all day. They're trying to get people to listen. But then, a couple of my folks be like, I already got benefits, click up, or but there's no reason. I mean, for me, I'm like, we should listen, because these folks ain't just on the phone just to sell something. They got something we need to know about.
Yeah.
Right,
Well,
right,
that
right.
that that also, and what Lori's got, she's got a package deal. What I'm feeling, her package deal packages to the individual. You know, what I mean, it's the difference in her thing.
Hmm.
She crafts it and according to her. You know what I'm saying? To
The
your
individual's need.
life period. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? To your money, to your everything. So yeah, what
Right.
she's doing is great for
The
sure.
specialized service.
Absolutely,
Hmm.
Well, we do want to thank Miss Laura for coming on. Even though we apologize for our technical difficulty, but she did give us some nuggets.
she
So we
did.
do appreciate her coming on and stuff. We also extend the welcome to her returning. Oh,
Thank you,
and
Lori.
right to return right now.
I tried one more
Come
time. Yeah, I'm so
on.
sorry.
Well, we're glad you
I don't
did.
understand.
She's back.
Maybe it's the weather.
Say something, Lord.
Okay, well, we got your voice and your picture right now.
Oh,
I had a question that was sent to me that we can ask. Hopefully, real quick if she's with us. Can you hear us, Miss
okay.
Lori?
I'm here. Yes, I can hear.
How can someone on Medicaid get on Medicare? That question was sent to me. How
Work 40
can?
quarters. So go ahead.
Oh, I didn't have nothing to say.
Can you hear me?
Yeah,
Yes,
we can
ma'am.
hear you.
Okay. So they can work 40 quarters. If you work 40 quarters, you're going to automatically get on it. 40 quarters. The other thing is end stage renal disease or 2 years on a disability, 2 years, or Lou Gehrig's. Or you
Okay.
can pay for it now. That's the final thing. It's like 450 something a month. It starts there, so you can pay for it. Lou Gehrig's, end stage renal disease, 2 years on disability, or work 4 quarters.
I want to ask a question too, Laura, while you're on here. Why is it that, because I was addressed with a lot of these issues with my father because he had Medicare and TRICARE, but a lot of services he was restricted from because they said he did not have Medicaid. Like we couldn't get anybody in the home because a lot of the services that provide in-home care said he didn't have Medicaid. Or
So glad you said that because listen, they have vet plans. So because you have TRICARE for life, we used to not be able to touch those vets. But
right.
now, guess what? Our administration kicked them all off.
Wow.
So they have to have Part B. They have to have Part B now. And that Part B gets them a vet plan. And so there's a veteran plan that's going to help them with home health. It's going to help them with additional benefits. So they need to get on a plan. And the plan
Okay.
starts at zero. So there's no reason they
Mm,
shouldn't get it. But see, vets, this memo just came out a couple of years ago. So a lot of vets don't even know that they are required. If you have TRICARE for life, Champ VA, all of that stuff, and you're going into retirement, you have got to have Part B. The VA used to serve, or the federal government used to serve as your Part B. No longer. You
right.
have got to get Part B, or you're going to be
Right.
penalized with the rest of us.
Mm,
Well, let me say this. I think we're
And
just
you know
not
that
getting
Part
into.
B premium is two. Oh, go ahead.
No, no, you. That was important. Part B premium is what now?
The Part B premium is 202.90, and so this vet plan that we have for zero is
mhm.
absolutely going to pay that 202.90 down. So it may pay it by $140. There's some with 125. It's just going to help them pay the Part B premium that they are required to get on. So we have got to get the word out to the vets because they have been
Hmm.
protected, a protected class for so long that they are just not aware. They got the letter in the mail. It looks like done mail. Seniors are just apprehensive of the mail. They don't think it's true. And
Right.
all of a sudden, here we go. They got lifetime penalties. They have to get Part B, and you're going to be denied services because you need that plan for home health. Vets, the VA
Right.
is not necessarily providing all of
No,
that.
they're not.
Okay.
They're not. My father got denied a lot of services because the only thing I would hear, the first thing they would say, does he have Medicaid? I said he doesn't have Medicaid. I said, oh well, that's what pays for this and that what pays for that, so we can't give him those services. I thought that was so unfair.
Yeah.
And
Right. Yeah.
You know,
Well, he's got
even
some news. We need to talk with him because he's got some news. They don't. They vets. They would always say, "Ah, yeah, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good." No, 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 no longer. Are
well,
you any good? You got to get the
Miss
Part
Laura,
B.
I would have loved for him to talk to you, but he has transitioned.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh,
he transitioned, so I would have loved for him to
sorry.
talk to you
I'm
because,
so
like I said, I
sorry.
was advocating for him. Like I said, I just didn't know, but I just kept getting meeting that roadblock.
I'm so proud
with
of
him.
Anthony. Miss Lori, he's been holding on to that for a long time, and he just recently shared that with us. But for him to go on his podcast and say it, because he's
Oh,
such, yeah, yeah. It's not even been a month yet.
Hmm.
oh,
Yeah.
So I'm
So
proud of you,
sorry.
Anthony. I'm
I'm
very
so
yeah.
proud of
Oh,
sorry.
you for sharing it with us. Thank you.
oh yeah.
Absolutely.
Hmm.
hmm
I know
Well,
that's
So
you all,
tough.
it
I
is
think we've had some technical difficulties on tonight. I think we really need
We're gonna
to
have to have her
try to
back.
have her come right on back
Thank you.
and
I
I
yes.
and
third
um
appreciate
emotion
it.
that.
and
Motion
we
approved.
and right. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate that because some
Thank you,
questions and
Sharon.
stuff that we need to get answered. This is very educational. It starts with what we can do in spreading this word and getting the education of this out. So
Oh God,
we
Absolutely.
yeah.
we may we'll talk here and we may do a double take and come right on back next week
Yeah.
if everybody's schedule permitted and Mr. Anthony
Sounds
you
good.
all see the
Yeah.
same thing and maybe we can get you on a satellite post or something, Miss Laurie, where we can make sure that we got you because you got some very needed to know information,
Very
and
much.
we
Yeah.
really we need to get that out to the masses
Thank
in
you.
a mighty way. And
Oh
so
God,
whatever
yeah.
we need to try to do to get this connection better, we're gonna be working wholeheartedly on that over the next 6.5 days. So on the seventh day, we can rest on this podcast and it go out smoothly.
Indeed.
Okay, thank
Absolutely.
you. I
Yeah.
appreciate it.
Absolutely.
My apologies.
Oh no,
Yeah,
you're
no,
fine.
no, no, you're fine.
Just
You're
come
fine.
back.
We're used to that every week. We do have one that gives us much practice on the in and the out. So we're
Absolutely.
used to it.
God bless.
We did
He did.
hear
Listen,
that
he
you
did a new.
sing.
But Miss Hey Queen, he did something new on us tonight. Did you see he kept flipping and turning in circles?
Uh-huh.
Did,
That's
now
some
you
new.
know we're gonna talk about that in our meeting. Now you know I'm not finna
That's some new
bash
stuff
him.
I'm working. That's
I'm
some new
not
Well,
stuff
finna
I'm working
bash
on.
him. I'm
I
not finna bash him
Y'all
online
ain't
on
ready for that. Yeah.
Glory.
I told him he had an artificial plan in front of
But
him.
at one
He
point I
looked
had
better
my
that
head
way.
like this.
Y'all ain't ready.
Yeah, that right there. That's what you should have kept that all night.
I love it.
Miss Lori, we have to have
Tell
you
Lord.
back. We thank you so much.
Yes.
And then
Tell.
I want to
I
come
also
back.
heard I also heard that not only that you do this business, but you are a wonderful singer. I'm not for sure if it's gospel, blues. I think he said
Ah,
gospel,
yes,
but
it's gospel, gospel.
what you got for us on the way out the door?
Hold up now.
Uh
This
oh.
ain't gonna work because
Oh
I
no,
can't
Oh.
hear her.
my twin
I've been letting
sister
you
is
slide,
one
but
of
I
the
can't
singer.
hear
I'm
her.
a musician.
Let
That's
me go
fine, Z.
out. Let me
Oh,
go out before she. Yeah.
I can't look. My sister does it. My twin sister is really the
Let me
singer.
come get
I'm the
it.
backup and the
Yeah,
musician.
the devil is a lie.
I love it. I love
Miss Lord, this ain't nothing new.
it.
Between these three men, they keep me on my toes. Do you understand me?
This is so much fun. I love it.
Zeke,
I
you
love
You
got
it.
one
such
more
a
time to
jet,
go out, and I'm not putting you back on
and you
stage.
better know the song that she gonna sing.
All right, Tony.
I don't. I'm not
She
the
said,
singer. My twin sister is.
she said her twin
She's the
Where's
sister.
she
You
singer.
keep
at?
on talking
I'm
about
the
your twin
musician.
sister, and we cannot. I would love for us to know her name, but we ain't meant. We
That's
ain't got permission from her. But I'm looking
Leslie.
forward to
Her,
possibly
her
having
name
you.
is Leslie.
Are you guys identical or fraternal?
Yes, identical.
Oh God,
oh
Oh,
it's
so
wow.
we
two
can
of
get
you.
double you guys,
Double the
maybe.
trouble.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's make sure that we get both of y'all the next time. So therefore, since you
Okay.
acting shy, the made Zeke zoom out so that he could zoom
Sharon.
in.
Sharon is an identical twin too.
Are you serious?
No,
What?
I'm just kidding. I did see somebody that looked like her though. I'm just saying.
Too funny.
There's only one me, brother. There is never a
Oh,
duplicate. Okay.
To God
No
be the
clone.
glory.
No clone.
okay. I love it. I love it.
Oh
Okay.
my God.
Okay. Okay.
I just personally want to say thank you for coming on the show. It was, I mean, I'm looking forward to literally, like, Dale, you know, I stay on you on your tail, but you really did a nice one by inviting her. And we're looking forward to seeing the twin and talk about some more things. And maybe if it was 3 women's against 3 men's, we might have a
That's
nice
right.
tag team.
Hey, Lori,
I don't know.
quick question before Sharon takes us out and you take us out in the song. How long you been going natural on your hair or you natural?
Probably for the last 10 years.
Really?
Yeah, I am. Yeah,
It
maybe
looks
I'll
good
have
on
the
you.
hat off
I'm
next time.
looking
I
at
wear a
your.
hat every day.
I got your little picture here, and I was looking at.
Thank you.
I like that little cut. If you
I
can
saw
see
that's
that,
nice.
I love that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank
Now
you
is
so
that
much.
company's paper?
Yes.
Oh,
You've been asking, but I don't even play. Hey, I play dirty. Yeah. So tell my boss, fire me tomorrow. I'm coming home to my
I
mama.
love it. Y'all are
where's
so
the
Let
Let's
me see
go.
the
funny.
anonymous
picture
line?
again, because I don't know. Lori, your name sounds so familiar. I know you from Memphis.
Where from?
She's from Brinkley.
Yeah.
Rich from Brinkley.
You look so familiar. And when I see
She,
the name, I'm like, I know I
Sharon,
know the name.
she grew up in church. You know, you were there, so I don't know how you ran across her. She was at church.
I was at church, babe. I was at church. And every time the
She
door
she
opened,
wouldn't. No,
Yeah.
no, I'm
they
just
could shut
kidding.
in.
Laura, do you know any
On the
of the
morning bench, I was all of that.
Macmillions and Privets?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
I
Every
went to
one of them.
college with them, with Antoinette Privet
Oh, wow.
and McMillian, yeah, and Angela. I went and Rona.
Oh,
Hmm.
my God.
When I was living in Memphis, Miss Lori, I was
No,
working
we're still
mostly
on
with
my
lawyers
conversation.
and judges. So I mean, I did go to church, Zeke.
Okay.
I was a member of Shady
Oh,
Grove Missionary
okay.
Baptist Church with Reverend Kent Hall as my
After church.
pastor.
Oh,
Okay.
I am
Oh,
so
you
sorry.
even got a name.
I
You
was
stayed
just
long
being
enough to get his
shady.
name. Well, you
I was
all
just
right with
being
me.
shady. Just being a little shady. Yeah, absolutely. Um, I had a
You can
question.
take
My God.
you can take the website down now though, Miss Sharon. You didn't read it to us now. You said Shady Grove.
One of these days, we're gonna have a very good show, and y'all gonna act nicely throughout the whole show.
You know
They
we
were
working on
nice,
that.
Sharon.
We working on that lawsuit.
Oh,
Hello,
you
come
did say
on.
you're gonna have a
Hello,
lawsuit on us.
hello.
I heard something about that little class action.
Yeah.
Okay, we got
Fast
a class
action,
act
Lord
baby.
going on
help me
over
get it
here.
started properly.
Yeah, we need you, Miss Lori.
I
We
love it.
do need you, Miss Lori. Somebody need to be
I
on part
love
A,
it.
B, C, and D.
I
I'm
got it.
definitely
I
gonna pass
got
that.
it.
I'm definitely gonna pass your information on too, because I work with a lot of
Yeah,
vets on my
yeah.
job, and
Oh,
so
nice. Thank you.
yeah, so I
Thank you.
definitely will
Thank you.
pass your information on to them because they are totally out of the day. They depend solely on the VA to give them
VA just go
everything,
on and
and they
kill
miss
them.
it,
Oh,
and then they
God.
miss
Yeah. That's a no
everything.
no.
Yeah,
That's a no no.
I know, and they'll tell me all the time,
Absolutely no no.
"Oh, I can't do that because the VA does this, the VA does that. I can't do this. They won't let me do
Yeah,
this. I
that's
got to
not
do this with the
cool.
VA."
I'm going to bring
Wow.
the letter that one of my clients let me copy out. I've redacted his name, but I want to bring that letter and show him the letter where the federal government sent that letter out saying that they have to have Part B. And so they've
Okay,
opened the gates for them to get civilian doctors, go and get the services that you need, and stop letting the VA just do their thing. Just go to
hmm
civilian doctors, get second opinions. So
because
that's
they
their
just
right.
told
That's freedom of choice.
they just told me probably about 2 months before my father passed. I was talking to him about that, and they kept trying to get him to get a VA doctor. He had a civilian doctor, and like I said, by the time
Oh,
they were really hard on that, he passed. But I was like, told him, and I said, these civilian doctors are fine. But they said, well, if he had a VA doctor, that he can get his benefits and stuff, get better benefits and quickly approved for things with a VA doctor.
mm-hmm.
But he got everything because I worked diligently with him, so he got everything. And it's it was a good thing that he was at an age where he was very frugal, but he was able in his last days to take care of all his needs. Anything he needed, he was able to take care of. So I was happy for that. I was happy for that. So
That's
my
good.
thing is coming from a place of advocacy because he didn't suffer, so that was my thing. But it was just kind of behooved me when they were telling me, he didn't need Medicaid. He doesn't have Medicaid.
Wow. I
So
wish I had known you. I would have jumped in there. I like to jump
like,
in on things like that and see how we can turn it around.
yeah, I do too. I wish I definitely that.
Well,
So,
most certainly,
Definitely
like,
want
but,
her. I definitely want her back. Like,
but yeah,
yeah, yeah.
and Miss Lori, when you come this
Thank
next
you.
time, we gonna make sure that it's some right working with you, and because you sound nice, but we just can't see you, and we prefer for us to have seen you and blacked out Zeke.
yeah, we would have preferred for Zeke's screen to be black out and not yours.
Mine is
Because we're
blacked
used
out
to
now.
it.
Hey
Yours
Sharon,
blacked out now,
Cause I
but
can see myself.
you
your
gonna need
voice
some of this insurance soon. Remember that.
your voice is wonderful. So you made up. So it was like you were visual.
It was. It was. We
Thank you. I
Yeah,
appreciate you.
appreciate it.
you still had the
This
same
has
Absolutely.
been
impact.
great.
Yeah, you had the same
It
impact.
has been, and trust me, you'll hear from us again. Well, you'll definitely hear from Dale because we're gonna get on his nerves about you for sure.
Yeah,
Yay.
well,
Yeah, we
I don't know
need
if it's
this. We
more.
need a platform. We got to get this information out.
we
Gotta
We
get
do.
do,
it
We
out.
really do,
we do,
and we will,
and
and
we
we will.
will. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dale, that's your
Special
task.
dedication, special
All right.
dedication for um Anthony's father, that just to be something in the remembrance of him, to know that if we just helped another elderly person. And um thank y'all for yesterday. Appreciate you guys.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah,
And
Definitely.
I love you. I love y'all. I can't stand you, but I love you.
yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
that's nice.
Well,
Love you
yeah,
too.
that's good.
oh,
Yeah,
that's
that's
Yeah,
nice.
good.
Good. That's good. That's nice and bad. Thank you though. Yeah, bless
yeah.
you.
And now you're family, Laura, so we love you too.
Yes, Miss Lori, we
Yes.
totally love
Oh, I
you.
Love you,
love y'all.
Lori.
I love
We
y'all's
love you.
energy. It's
Okay.
amazing. It's
I
incredible.
might
Mhm.
even like Dale just
Love
a
it.
tad bit since he brought such a nice lady on the show. I
Well,
might get him.
well, listen. I
I
appreciate
love
you.
you.
Appreciate you doing that, and we're gonna
Mhm.
be praying that you don't have gate trouble, and that you can. Yeah, we don't want you to have no trouble at the gate, and we're gonna be praying mightily for that. That
Absolutely.
and we know that you won't be in the number. It says that hell is large in itself daily, but we know that you're not in that number, and so we're just
That's
so
Wow.
happy for
come
you,
on
Miss
now.
Sharon, that you're not in that
Woo.
number of being enlarged, and stuff. So thank you for coming on the other side, Miss Sharon. You over here with us, and we're proud of that you're gonna make it in. Y'all give her how she do it, y'all. This how she do it. This how she, yeah, that is. Cause that is.
I love it.
Love it, guys. Love it.
Yeah, yeah,
Great evening.
yeah.
Woo.
The
Yeah.
All
audience
right,
wants to get
Mr.
in.
Tony.
You can take it out, Dale. You've done such a marvelous job. I wouldn't hate to interrupt you with like that.
What's tomorrow?
Wonderful
Miss
job.
Sharon, Miss Sharon, we love you, appreciate you, Miss Sharon.
I
Come on
missed
back
it. I missed the
safely.
song. Was I out? Lori, was you gonna give us a touch of something, or that you
It's
gonna
the
wait on your?
twin.
You
No,
gonna
my
wait on the
twin is
sister?
gonna do it next
You gonna
The
time.
wait on
twin.
your sister?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, she's making sure
Yep.
that she comes back for a second show. I don't
Oh,
blame her.
Oh,
I like that.
okay.
okay.
I love
Okay.
it.
All right.
We'll take
Well,
that.
Zeke, Tony, thank you so much, brother. Appreciate you, Mr. Tony, for putting this
Always.
together. Man, you're a fine scholar and a gentleman. We appreciate that.
Thank you.
Zacomo, man,
Ah,
thank you so much, man. Appreciate what you do for us, man. We're gonna be praying mightily that you get something that can sit still and not twist and turn and rotate and black in and black out. Thank you
I
so
like.
much for being
I
here
like how
with us.
Sharon did that. That looked
Yeah,
great.
yeah. Miss
I
Laurie, we
love
love you. Thank
it.
you so much for taking your time out. We look forward to having
Yes.
you back, hopefully on
Thank
next
you.
week, and we can
Bless
get
you.
all our
Likewise.
questions answered, and people can get in with their questions and get their period. We love all of y'all. Thank y'all so much for
Yes.
this. Listen, we was an hour and 20 minutes. It didn't even feel like it. It didn't even
Didn't.
Didn't
feel like
feel
an
like
hour and
it
20 minutes. Thank y'all so much. Love all
Thank
of
you.
y'all. Y'all
Love
have a
y'all.
wonderful evening, a wonderful night, and we look
till
forward to
we
seeing you all
meet
till we meet again.
again.
I
Yeah,
love
Of
thank
course,
you
it.
so
Dale.
much.
Let's go. God bless.
Queen, you were
Good night,
funny.
everybody.
Bye,
Good
Have
night.
a
y'all.
good one.